Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Worthy. If you are new, I welcome you, and if you are returning, I welcome you back. I am so sorry for taking time off, but I'm so glad to be back. I'm so excited to just be shooting part 3 of the Christian word series. And guys, today's word is forgiveness. You know what? Like, I caught a thought. I thought to myself, and I was like, um, is forgiveness just saying, hey, I'm sorry, I forgive you? Or is there more to it? Like, I was just really like contemplating myself, and I was like, okay, like when someone does something wrong and they say, hey, I'm sorry, and I'm like, yeah, I forgive you. Do I actually forgive that person? And then I realized, like, okay, look, if it's something like you accidentally bumped into me, then yeah, of course I forgive you. Like, no dramas, whatever. When somebody truly hurts you, they really hurt your feelings, they really cut deep. I think it needs a whole godly intervention. I think about Jesus, and Jesus, he forgives us all the time, like literally, like it's like a minute to minute, second to second type of thing. Like whatever we do, Jesus is truly forgiving us, and like he means it with all his heart. And I thought to myself, like, there's so many people that have hurt me in the past, and like when they apologize and stuff, yeah, I forgive them, but sometimes my heart just has a bit of resentment, and I'm like, you know what, that is not like Jesus is constantly forgiving me, so why can't I forgive others? And then I realized that Jesus, he's 100% human and 100% spirit as well. So he 100% God, I meant to say, sorry, he's 100% God as well. So like, yeah, we really can't compare ourselves to Jesus, but you know what, we're made in the image of Jesus, and like each and every day, we want to grow to be more like Jesus. So I thought to myself, and I was like, what does forgiveness actually mean to me? What does forgiveness truly mean to me? And I think forgiveness is literally feeling no type of way about this person, like being able to pray for them, love them, literally treat them like any other brother or sister, friend or whatever. That is what forgiveness truly means to me. And then I realized that for me, forgiveness is 3 things. So the first thing is forgiving others. Forgiving others is so important. I think that is really important, just to set your heart free. Like if you truly want to set your heart free and just genuinely love people, which is really important. Like, the Bible talks about love time and time again, and talks about the heart, and like literally like God knowing your heart. And if you truly want to love people and set your heart free, forgiving others is so important. When people hurt you, it's so important to forgive them. And for me, by forgiving others, what I normally do is literally ask God to help me. I can't do it on my own. There is no way you can hurt me and then I'm like, yeah, I forgive you, and my heart is truly fine. No, I need God. I pray to God that he will just help me, enable me to just love this person, be there for this person, and just set my heart free. So I really I pray about it to God. Forgiving others for me involves praying, a lot of journaling, really getting my thoughts out, and truly like asking the Spirit to really help me realize how I feel. So that's using my journal, just writing out what's going on in my head and in my heart, really asking God to just help me as I write, to open my mind. And then once he's revealed what it is that's hurting me, I pray about those things specifically. Like I literally pray about those things and really ask God to set my heart free. And when you pray, you have to believe it. So when you're praying these things, you have to really mean it and believe it, and that's really important. And then the second thing, right, the next 2 things, right, I think they go hand in hand, because yes, forgiving others is a thing, but we also need to learn how to forgive ourselves, guys. That is so important. Forgiving yourself. I think we do so many things, right? As Christians, like I think time and time again, we feed into our sinful nature, or even not even feeding into our sinful nature, but like, I don't know, even with people or whatever, we get into like little arguments or little fights or whatever you want to call it, and we are actually in the wrong. So sometimes it's not about pointing fingers at someone else. Sometimes you are in the wrong and you're like, oh my gosh, if I had just done this, or if I had just done that, or maybe this would have never happened. And you just create your own little scenario, like if I coulda, shoulda, woulda. And like you just create your own little scenario in your head. And I think it's so important to forgive yourself. And to be honest, forgiving yourself, I think it goes hand in hand with my next point, which is accepting grace. So forgiving yourself and accepting grace is so important. And forgiving yourself is literally just being like, you know what, God, the most purest being, literally Jesus. He is so pure, he is so righteous, he is perfect, he is without fault. If he can forgive you like literally every second, if he continues to forgive you, what more you, a sinner? Like, why can't you forgive yourself? So I think that is so important in forgiving yourself. Just accepting grace, just knowing that, you know what, like, God has forgiven me, so I can forgive myself. I think that goes hand in hand. And accepting grace can be so challenging because, you know, the devil, the enemy, will literally just throw things at us. He'll be like, yeah, look, you're a bad person, you don't deserve that, you don't deserve to be happy, you don't deserve this, whatnot. But like, it's so important to just understand the word grace and just truly know that shame and guilt, they're not from God, guys. Shame and guilt is not from God. God doesn't want us to be sad. He doesn't want us to feel like our lives are over. He wants us to love. He wants us to know that we are loved. He wants us to know that he has forgiven us, and he wants us to accept his grace. Like, literally, God wants us to know that he will still have us. Like, he still got us. He still wants the best for us, even though our actions are not good at this current time. Like, he is still there with arms wide open, ready to just welcome us home and just lead us to our God-given destiny. And that is so important, guys. And these are literally just the few thoughts I wanted to share with you guys about forgiveness. So literally, forgiveness, it's 3 things. It's forgiving others, forgiving yourself, and accepting grace when you forgive yourself. And I just really hope you guys truly understand that the importance of forgiveness, about how much, like, literally Jesus is constantly forgiving us and how much we need to forgive others. Guys, thank you for tuning into I Am Worthy. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Just stay tuned for more videos, guys.